Good morning, everybody. It's Michaela. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. We are in Denali National Park. This is our first full day in the park. It is 10:15 a.m. We have a bus tour at 1:10, I believe. But we are going to the visitor center now so we can stamp our book and do a little souvenir shopping because I don't think the bus is gonna stop there. Not 100% sure. But first off, we have to get coffee too because it is very, very early. Well, not that early anymore, but we haven't had any caffeine yet and I need some caffeine. But I found a little coffee shop down in the more like touristy area of Healy. So we're gonna head there and then we are going to make our way to the Denali National Park Visitor Center. So like I said, today is our first full day in the park. We got here around 4 p.m. yesterday. We landed in Anchorage around 9 a.m. took our rental car and drove the 4.5 hours all the way here. And yesterday we spent some time in Healy. We also went into the park, but the visitor center was closed. But we had our first wildlife sighting in Denali yesterday. We saw caribou, which was really exciting. I got some cool pictures. If you guys want to follow along with all my wildlife photography, my Instagram's always linked down below, and it's right here in the beginning of my videos as well. But yeah, we saw caribou and we went to 49th State Brewing, which is where I got my hat. I always wanted a black 5-panel and I walked in and saw this. So it was meant to be. I found a place where I can set you guys in the car, but we just had lunch. It is almost 12:45, so that means we have to meet for our tour in 15 minutes. Luckily, it is just over there at the Denali Princess Lodge, but we went to Prospector's Pizzeria and Ale House, I think it was called, and it was pretty good. I would rate it like a solid 7 out of 10. I had the pesto ravioli. However, the spinach to ravioli ratio was not it. When the guy walked past to take my plate, he goes, "You got a lot of greens left on there. Do you need a box?" And I'm like, "No, that's just spinach." But then he had Alfredo and chicken. What would you rate it?
7.
7. So we both said a 7 out of 10. But we had a really fun morning that I did for you guys in B-Reel. We saw 3 moose. I don't know if I filmed the third one, but there was the mom and the baby, and then in the background was another third moose. And that was as we were leaving Healy to come to Denali. And then we went to the Denali Visitor Center and we did some damage in the gift shop. But I think I'll show you guys that when we get back tonight. And then we came to eat lunch, and now we're going on our tour. We're very excited. The guy said if we see Dall's sheep, that is, what did he say? That's like the rarest thing. Mm-hmm. So, crossing our fingers, let's go on the Tundra Wilderness bus tour. Okay guys, it is now 8:15 p.m. We are back at the Airbnb. So it was a long while since I talked to you. So we had our bus tour from 1:10 till about 6:30, so just 5 hours or 5.5 hours. It was amazing. We saw, hold on, I wrote it down. Just Denali in general, the past yesterday and today. We've seen 5 moose, 4 caribou, 3 grizzlies, ptarmigans, 2 Dall sheep, and a golden eagle. So we saw the moose this morning, which I showed you. And then we also saw 2 moose, which you guys just saw in the B-reel. It was another mom and baby. We also then saw more caribou today, which you guys also saw in the B-reel or B-roll. And then probably my favorite wildlife sighting of the day was grizzly bears. For those of you who aren't familiar with bears in Alaska, Juneau has black bears, and then we have maybe 1 brown bear that comes down from inland down to the coast. But for the most part, we have black bears and maybe a few coastal brown bears. Coastal brown bears and grizzlies are essentially the same thing, except grizzlies live a little bit farther inland. So Denali is obviously a long time, far away from the coast. And we saw 3. We saw 3 grizzlies, we saw 2 cubs, and a sow, which was really amazing. And it was just such an amazing tour. Our guide Phil was really incredible, and it was just all around a really great day. And then we went and ate dinner at, it's called Grizzly Burger, I think, and it was pretty good. It was equal to like your average burger joint, not averagely priced though, because it was at the Princess Lodge, so it was owned by the cruise line, so of course everything was ridiculously priced. I'm sorry if you guys can hear the wind outside, but what I think I figured out what I want to do with these vlogs is I'm going to do Denali all one vlog, Katmai one vlog, and then Seward one vlog, just so I'm not having to like constantly being worried about picking up the camera and talking, and I can just have Denali National Park as one vlog, Katmai National Park as one vlog, and Kenai Fjords as one vlog. But I'm going to end today here. Tomorrow we are going rafting tentatively. We might call and see if we can cancel because it's only supposed to be like 45 tomorrow. And rafting in this weather just does not sound the best, or does not sound super fun. If we do end up canceling it, I know we will have a great day tomorrow. So we will see you guys for Denali day 2 in 3, 2, 1. Good morning, everybody. It is August 20th now. It is just about 9:40 in the morning. We were supposed to go on a rafting tour today. However, it is about 38-40 degrees outside. There's brand new layers of snow coming down the mountain, and we just did not sound the most enjoyable. So we bundled up and we're gonna go grab breakfast, but we're also going to go see if we can see Denali today, because our tour, oh gosh, our tour guide said out of the rest of like the 10 days in the forecast, today is the best day to potentially see Denali, and I really want to be a part of that 30% club, and I know Nick wants to as well. So we're about to go grab breakfast, and I think we're gonna go drive and see if we can see it, but I think we also want to do a hiking trail. We wanted to do that Salvage Alpine Loop. It's like a 2-mile loop. Other than that, I don't know what we're gonna do, but yeah, we canceled our rafting tour, but today should be a good day. I know I told you guys that last night that we might cancel it, but yeah, today's our last day in Denali. We definitely want to stop by the visitor center again and really look at everything. We didn't have a whole bunch of time yesterday to stop and look, just because we had a tour and it was getting close to like lunch and tour time. But yeah, we're gonna go back to that coffee stand, and crossing our fingers, we will see Denali today. So we've been driving for probably about 45 minutes, and we're 99% sure we see Denali. Okay, so we're pretty sure right there is Denali, but we're not 100% sure, so we're gonna go confirm.
That's a way to get a picture.
Update, it was indeed Denali. Just probably like 5 or 6 minutes after I suspected it was Denali, there was a turnout that had a sign with all the mountains with Denali, and it was like right in front of it, and everyone was so excited. So high five, babe, we're a part of the 30% club. We are definitely gonna go back to the visitor center now and get a pin, but that was like the one thing we really wanted to see. We joked constantly, oh, is that Denali? Is that Denali? And I was like, babe, that's Denali. And he goes, wait, for real? And I'm like, I actually think for real. So that was really exciting. That was like the one thing that both of us really wanted to see. And the dude on our bus was right. Today was supposed to be the best day, and it's actually really beautiful weather. As you can see, the sun is shining. It's 43 degrees, so it's not super hot or super cold. And we can leave now. We saw everything. We saw 2 more moose on the way to where we are at right now, but we couldn't photograph them, but we did see them. So that's 7 moose total, and our wildlife has just been really great so far. But we are heading to the Savage River, I think it's called the Loop Trail, and we're gonna hike that and probably head to the visitor center afterwards. All right, everybody, it is much later in the afternoon now. It is, let's see here, 5:56. So it is almost 6 o'clock, and we are done for the night. We've been home for a while. We showered, kind of started packing up the car a little bit because we leave at like 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. tomorrow to head to Homer. But I just wanted to wrap up this vlog and do a little haul from the Denali National Park gift store. The first thing I got is this sticker. It's for my car, and it's like a map of Denali, and it has all of the wildlife on it. The next thing we got is a postcard. It is for our coworker that is named Denali, and so Nick promised him that we would bring him a little something with his name on it. I got this sticker for my mom. It just says Denali, and it has a moose. Her favorite animal is a moose. She has one from Juneau, and now she has one from Denali. I got that same brand sticker in a caribou, and it says Denali because a caribou was the first wildlife animal that we saw in the park. This is for my sticker journal that I have at home. A bunch of my friends also wanted souvenirs, so I got my best friend Hannah this cute little pin. It has a bear, and it just says Denali National Park and Preserve. We also got a magnet. Our new thing is getting a magnet from everywhere we go. So we got this metal magnet. It says Denali, and it has the mountain and 2 bears, a caribou, and a golden eagle, and there's a bus on it, which matches and goes with the bus tour that we did. We got more stickers. So this one is a really cool design. It just says Denali National Park and Preserve. I don't know where this is gonna go because I also have a small one like this that also says Denali National Park and Preserve. So I really don't know. I think this one might also go in my sticker journal, but then this one is going to go on the Denali page in our national park like stamp passport. So I decided for every page we're gonna put a little mini sticker on there as well where the stamp section goes. So I think either this one or this one is gonna go there, and then whichever one doesn't go there is gonna go in my sticker book. Nick also picked out a mug. It's a really cool mug. Of course, it just says Denali National Park and Preserve, but then inside of it is a map. So he picked this out, and he can't say anything about buying mugs anymore because, like I said, he was the one that bought this one, not me. And the last thing we bought was the Denali 30% club member pin. This is going on my gold REI backpack because, of course, we were part of the 30% club today, and I had to buy a pin to commemorate that. That is about everything from the Denali portion of our trip. Like I said, we leave tomorrow at like 8 or 9 a.m. We have about an 8.5-hour drive to Homer, Alaska. And then I don't know what we're gonna do once we get to Homer. I'm not gonna vlog tomorrow. I'm only going to vlog the next day when we go to Katmai National Park. But I am so excited for Katmai. That is the one, I was excited for all of it, but the one I was most excited for is Katmai. I've been wanting to go to Katmai for years. Nick said that he was like, you have not shut up about going to Katmai since I met you. And I'm really excited that we actually get to make that happen. Other than that, guys, that is it from me. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked it, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and turn on your post notifications so you do not miss any other vlogs from this trip or any other videos from me in general. And I will see you guys in our Katmai vlog. Bye!